Alrighty. I want to talk a bit about businesses, drawing on my pre-coronavirus experience, on businesses that are out in the country and why they fail. And you fucking wonder how they got off the ground to begin with. And really speaking, the answer to that is money that's been saved up over years. If you've watched Gordon Ramsay Kitchen Nightmares, you'll know that there's so many joints that go under. So many, even ones he saves, they go under. Having worked in the capital, I've seen things. Places you go to where you get stuff, they give you what you want, it is what they say, or they do the job properly. Some of these places, they suffer a lot. It's just so obvious. You can nail it in one thing. Why country businesses have problems. It's because they're fucking useless. Customer doesn't matter, do their own thing, and so many of these idiots out here, and even in the nearest small city to me, stacks of these businesses that are just fucking pathetic. The idiots will be there whinging that they're not on enough money, and they'll do a botch-up job. Now, I've got the van sitting over there. I've got a tow hitch on that. And, you know, I wanted to put a few things on the back, maybe water containers, maybe the spare tyre, so I could put another water tank where the tyre goes underneath it, and all that when I set up as a camper van. When I was there, the idiots could do anything. They could achieve anything. The salesman was there telling me. He's not even much of a salesman. I just think he's one of the sons of the business. Got in there and, you know, I said I want to get nuts welded on the back because I want to screw something on. And you think these stupid ass bastards could do it. No, we can't weld something on because it would void the warranty and possibly make it weak. Okay, I can understand, it's a tow hitch. But what are you towing with it? I'm not towing anything. I just want you to put that on there so I can, you know, have some water containers, some toolboxes, whatever. Oh, yeah, but, you know, it might make it weak and this, no, we can't really do it. Well, what are you towing? I'm not towing anything. Fucking 4 times. At the 4th time, and he said, well, you still haven't told me what you're towing with. And I just said, I've only got this just for carrying toolboxes and water containers. It's not towing anything. I've already told you this. This is like the 4th time in. So what they were going to do in their brilliance, instead of weld on a bolt, like if you've dealt with fabricators and engineers, you know, I've been in sandblasting, I've, you know, got relatives who are in building engineering and stuff like that, and you know, you will always put a flange on or you weld something on to attach. You never drill a hole in an I-beam. You never drill a hole in a structural member. These dumb bastards are supposed to be qualified or something, and they suggested, well, you know, it's going to muck up the paint if we weld on these bolts, and it might weaken it. But if we really need it, we can drill a fucking hole near the tow hitch and tap a thread into it, and then you can put your bolt in. Oh, hang on a minute, so I'm going to weaken it by welding something on, but you're suggesting drilling a hole through a structural member for a tow hitch, and that's fucking fine. Oh, wow. My father got a trailer from the same place because not only do they do tow hitches, they do trailers as well. They fucked the wiring up. We opened the plug after blowing a fuse and other things happening. We opened the plug and they've got literally written inside the plug, yellow, you know, YLW, green, GRN, black, BLK, BRN for brown. All this is written on the fucking plug. They couldn't even get the right wires into the plug. I'm not joking. The yellow's in the green's in the brown. It's a fucking mess. Instead of even twitch the wires before they put them in and tighten the screw down onto it, they just shoved them in. One of them, because it hasn't been twitched, went into one and it frayed out the side and touched the one beside it. Insane. You know, nowhere in the capital would they be that fucking bad, because they just wouldn't survive. Out in country areas, they keep going. And it's just like, how the fuck are these idiots going everywhere? When I had this, there's a water tank out there, plus this, got a bunch of gravel. The idiot that turned up to drop the gravel off had a little bit of stuff here. I think this is when the green truck was still sitting here, and there's a couple of things just in front of it. And, you know, basically sat there and... First I told him I'm a shift worker, because I was working afternoon shift at the time. And I said, look, can you not turn up too early, because I want to try and get a bit of sleep. Turn up in the afternoon if you can make it the afternoon. The bastard's turned up at 8:30. He gets to the front gate here, and he's knocked on the door, and he's fucking sniggering that he's woke me up. Right? Then he pulls the truck around there, goes to dump a bit of shit off, and he's looking at a couple of things I got that have since been moved. One of them was actually the shelving. There's a tractor tyre, a bit of barbed wire. One of them is the shelving that's in here that I keep a few bits and pieces on. So he's seen all that, and all of a sudden, after being a smart ass, he decides it's a good idea to start bagging out that the place is a mess. Oh, jeez, mate, can't you fucking clean the place up? Jeez, you got shit everywhere here. Do. I felt like telling him, why don't you just shut the fuck up? It was 10% of the original stuff. I'd cleaned 90% of it out. There was 10% left. This prick's, oh, fuck you, fucking dirty, mate. How can you fucking have all this shit laying everywhere? After he's turned up, hours early. You know, and I didn't say anything. I felt like telling him, you drop that dirt and you get the fuck out of here, smart ass. But this is the shit. They're going to go to a customer's place and bitch about stuff sitting around. I'm a fucking hillbilly. I'm going to have shit sitting everywhere. But this is the thing. 90% of it had already been thrown away. But they, you know, the big fucking mouth, you know. They wonder why they have trouble getting customers, and people just go to a hardware chain and buy what they need as opposed to go to some of these little joints, you know. And concrete for this here. Well, come out on Saturday. Well, he fucking rings me Saturday morning. Oh, I'm hungover. Do I have to come out? You know, this guy's got a business, right, with like fucking 3-4 trucks, right, and front end loaders and big piles of sand, all this stuff. Full-size concrete truck. First rings up, oh, I'm hungover, do I have to make it a day? And I said, no, I'm going to leave it to next week. Next week. Fuck me, I'm sitting there. Hours go by. Ring up, you coming? Expecting him to be there like an hour and a half before. Oh, yeah, well, it might be rain a bit later, you still want to do it? And I said, yes, of course I want to do it. So I'm sitting here, and I'm fucking having coffee or whatever in there. I just hear this just slight puttering of a vehicle. He's come in here, he's drove in here, doesn't knock on the front door, nothing. He's driven in here, almost ran over a bit of stuff I had, turned around and come back out, and I walked out the front door, and he said, oh yeah, I was just checking the side out before I come. Well, you think it might be an idea to knock on the front door when you just start driving around someone's property? You know? Be an idea, wouldn't it? You know. Then fucking nothing again. Disappears. I'm sitting there waiting. Another phone call. Oh, the tyre on the truck's gone flat. Can we leave it to next week? And I thought, we're not leaving this till fucking third week. I said, no. He goes, oh, it's going to take us, you know, another 45 minutes to change the tyre and all that. And I said, we'll do it, but this week. Oh, but it's going to rain again. I said, I don't care. Oh, does it have to be done this week? Yes, I want it done this week. You know, he was 3.5 hours late from when the original time was booked to when the truck rolled up. Fuck me drunk, you know. It's like this over and over and over. And then you get the prices. And the fucking prices aren't always double, but they're like 150, 180%, easily 180. Some places they are actually double, the further out you get, of what it is in the capital. And now you got the government saying we've got to open up regional areas and get people jobs here and this. What? The fucking business is dead in the ground because they're all so fucking incompetent or fucking lazy. When I had a business, I went to get stamps made up, where you stamp on a thing that just says paid, but I had the logo on there, so I wanted to put the logo on. So I gave him a bit of paper and I drew the logo really well and showed how I wanted it all. Didn't hear anything. A week later I go there. Oh yeah, we've had it done for a couple of days. Well fuck, you could have rang me. Comes out with a stamp and he says, "This is what you want," and he stamps it on a bit of paper. And the dumb fucker had the logo upside down. And I said, "Well, where's the bit of paper I gave you that showed you what it was like?" "Oh, I've lost the paper." "What are you talking about? You got a shop that's one room and you've lost the fucking paper." It was upside down. I accepted it. I wasn't fucking happy. How can you spend years, 15 plus years, making stamps and put people's logos upside down on the fucking stamps? He's probably been there for 20 years, to be honest. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Meanwhile, I could have gone down to another major chain store, got it done, and picked it up literally the next day, and they wouldn't have had the logo upside down. And this is the thing, they're just... You know, and I know you're saying, "Oh, but that's just a few businesses that you've mentioned."